When you suppress anger or chronic stress, your body treats it as a physical event. Your immune system reacts directly to these emotions, altering the behavior of your cells at a microscopic level. This reaction runs straight through the HPA axis. The HPA axis is your body's central stress response system, connecting the hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenal glands. When chronic stress overactivates this system, it floods your body with the hormone cortisol. That cortisol then triggers a cascading wave of systemic inflammation. Left unchecked, this prolonged inflammation damages healthy tissue. Over time, it leads directly to the development of serious physical conditions, including heart disease, chronic autoimmune disorders, and gastrointestinal issues. To stop this cycle, we are going to build a personalized emotional health toolkit. You will learn how to manually switch your nervous system out of fight or flight and into a state of rest and repair. Grab a notebook and a pen right now. Healing chronic stress requires building an active daily action plan, and we are going to map yours out step by step. Step 1 is recognizing your physical stress signals early, long before they register as conscious anxiety or an emotional outburst. Let's do a rapid body scan. Take a second right now to mentally check yourself for physical tension, starting from your head and moving downward. Pay attention to where humans typically hold unexpressed tension. Notice your shoulders, the jaw, your lower back, and your stomach. Whichever anatomical hotspot tightened up first is your individual stress barometer. Catching tension in your stress barometer early gives you a window to intervene. It allows you to stop your body from launching a full-scale, damaging inflammatory response. When your stress barometer triggers, you need to engage your vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the body's primary parasympathetic nerve network, acting as a biological emergency brake for the fight or flight response. Activating this nerve forces your body into the ventral vagal state. The ventral vagal state is a physiological condition that promotes feelings of safety, enables social engagement, and allows for physical cellular repair. Here is your first reactive tool to trigger that state: the 5-4-3-2-1 sensory grounding method. Look around and name 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 you hear, 2 you smell, and 1 you taste. This immediately pulls your brain out of a panic spiral. Your second tool is progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR. Systematically tense specific muscle groups for 5 seconds, and then intentionally release them for 30 seconds. Your third tool is cold exposure. Splash cold water directly onto your face. This sudden temperature drop acts as a biological shock that instantly stimulates the vagus nerve. You will know these tools are working when you experience a measurable drop in your heart rate and a steady breathing pace. These techniques are physiological hacks designed to forcibly override a dysregulated nervous system in real time. Society often trains us to swallow our anger or suppress negative emotions, just to appear calm and collected to others. But burying those emotions actually backfires. Emotional suppression increases your stress hormones and dysregulates your immune system over time. The healthy, adaptive alternative is cognitive reappraisal. It is a strategy where you actively acknowledge and reframe negative feelings without judgment. Processing emotions doesn't require sitting on a meditation cushion. You can apply mindfulness to mundane tasks. Try intentionally walking 10% slower. This gives your brain the necessary time to process what you are feeling. Actively expressing and processing your emotions is a biological necessity. It prevents the buildup of toxic internal inflammation. While reactive tools handle immediate emergencies, long-term emotional regulation requires a strong baseline of physical resources. This wheel diagram shows the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. Together, they form the foundational blueprint for building your baseline physical resilience. Look at the sections for restorative sleep and stress management. Prioritizing quality sleep and establishing coping practices regulate your daily stress. You also need the right fuel. Adopting a whole food, plant-predominant diet provides nutrients to combat the cellular inflammation caused by stress. To implement this, use the SMART goal framework. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Use this framework to select just one of these 6 pillars to focus on improving this week. Trying to fix everything at once leads to overwhelm. Fortifying your body through these lifestyle pillars drastically lowers your allostatic load. Allostatic load is the cumulative physiological wear and tear on your systems from repeated stress. By lowering it, you make it much harder for stress to trigger disease. You now have a complete science-backed toolkit. Identify your stress barometer, deploy vagus nerve tools for immediate relief, reappraise emotions instead of suppressing them, and fortify your biology with the 6 lifestyle pillars. By actively managing your emotional health with these tools, you directly lower your systemic inflammation and protect yourself against chronic disease. Look at the single SMART goal you wrote down today and execute it. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, start simply by taking 10% off your walking pace. Healing and resilience are not passive states handed down by genetics. They are daily, active choices that give you the